Hello, my name is Sean Fajardo,
Hi, Sean.
and you're watching Disney Channel. I'm just kidding. But amongst those poisonous apples and talking mammals and characters unimaginable, there's a message dismantled similar to one you can hear in the chapel. Let me break it down for you. Walt Disney is a genius. He left crowds speechless. With the death of a king, a talking mouse, mermaids that sing, and a princess who could sleep less. So needless to say, this piece is inspired by the sweetness of being fearless with no fear of a weakness. So this one's for Walt Disney and Jesus. I was once told to be a man with all the strength of a raging fire. But what's a fire, and what's the word burn? When's it my turn? Yes, God, when is it my turn? Because the one thing I've learned from every single time I've served is that there's so much more to yearn for on this earth. Because tales all this time says the first circle of life that you birthed was wiped off this planetary reserve because of the Hakuna Matata lifestyle they thought they deserved. And it kind of gets on my nerves that over the years the word has been slurred. Love. We all want it for the spirit and the flesh. You'll be in my heart, God said, and with that, he offered his best, himself. You know, and I know that the more he is, I am less, because when he said, be our guest, put my service to the test, he was laid to rest. You know, pressed on the cross, dressed with just a piece of cloth, and it's without our faith is professed. To go the distance from God to infants, and we still don't listen. You know why? Just let me guess. His love exceeds the spirit, but we want success for our flesh. Girls, you want to be feet swept with such finesse, and guys, you want a girl worth fighting for. A princess, because after all, who doesn't want to be Troy Bolton or Gabriela Montez? But get this, the crucifixion was true love's kiss. Is that not good enough? Well, let's reminisce on this endless list that we insist exists to all of us little kids. You've got Snow White, who put up a fight against the evil witch while waiting for her prince, yet she was loved by 7 dwarves. You've got Princess Aurora, full of aura, after receiving gifts from Meriwether fauna and flora, was enviously put to sleep in a snore. And now you have Tiana and Belle, who both focused on themselves until they realized that there was something there that wasn't there before. And of course, there's Rapunzel and Ariel, who were sick and tired of the mundane chores, decided to uncomfortably explore as Ariel went offshore, and Rapunzel completely ignored her mother that she shouldn't seek the light that she always adored. Man, love is an open door. But you know, would we know what love is if it wasn't for the Lord? See, the evil witch is sin. And we don't need to wait for a Shane, Aladdin, Prince Charming, or a Flynn, because the cross was our glass slipper and it's a perfect fit. And I get it. That was over 2,000 years ago, and you know, we don't even relate to it. But it's because of that we are born with a win, because he lives within. And you know, all we gotta do is let him in. So the next time you ask yourself, when will my life begin? Take a look back at your life again. Because your story was already written, Jeremiah 29:11. You know? And no villain can ruin your illustration because it was already painted with all the colors of the wind. So, I know it can be hard to complete our endeavors. It's definitely a lot of pressure, but don't surrender. Just keep Christ as your center. Because for the first time in forever, this world is seeking true treasure. We have a pope who sits down in homeless shelters proclaiming that the church is filled with error. So the next time you feel that there must be more to this provincial life, just hold your breath, it gets better. Because he promised a happily ever after, and after all, we're all in this together.